So can you tell us who you are and what you're doing here at the conference?
My name is Doug Dreffer. I'm the program director at the New Hampshire Dartmouth Family Medicine Residency Program in Concord, New Hampshire. And I'm here both as a representative of the residency, but also a member of the host committee for this year's FMEC conference.
Okay. And I guess we'll do this. We'll do one with you looking into the camera and one with you looking at me. We'll do the into the camera first.
Okay.
How did you raise funds to support this meeting?
Mostly just through connecting people that I came across either at other conferences or through solicitations in my role that I thought my colleagues in family medicine would want to hear about. So I simply listened to what they had to offer. If it sounded intriguing to me or interesting or something I could use in residency education, I figured there were others like me. And I hooked them up with Larry and his staff and handed it off.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do that one more time. Start with saying like I raised funds for the meeting. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I raised funds for the meeting by just keeping my eyes and ears open as people approached me about products or services that I could use it in my role as program director. I then would counter with if they would like to share their product or services with other residency educators, and as such would then sort of defer them to Larry and his staff, who would then arrange for them to come here to the conference. By giving exhibitors fees, we were able to raise over $12,000 in that method.
Okay, now let's do it and look at me.
Okay, same thing.
Yep, same thing.
I raised fees, or I raised money for the conference by keeping my eyes and ears open. When products or services came across my desk that I thought were interesting, I would engage with those people and then ask them if they would be interested in sharing their product or services with people like me. If they were, then I would defer them to Larry and their staff, who would take the ball from there.
Any advice for people who are fundraising in the future?
I think the thing that surprised me is these people want a forum for their product or services. They just want a chance. And so you may not want to buy what they have to sell, but if you think it's useful to someone else, defer them on, and they're happy to talk to other people. They just want a chance to show what they have to offer. So it was a lot easier than I expected.
Right, do that one more time into the camera. Same. Well, I just basically asked you.
What did I learn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on. We got people walking through. I was actually really good, but the doors are opening behind us, unfortunately.
All right.
Hey. Hi. Come on in here. That's where we are. Great.
So yeah, I should have stopped it. Anyway, yeah, basically why, what you would say to anyone who's doing fundraising efforts in the future.
Okay. This was a lot easier than I thought it would be. The people that I spoke with really want just an opportunity to share their services or products, and they just need a place to do so. So even if I didn't have a need for what they had to offer, if I thought it was useful for residency education, they were happy to find a different opportunity. By hooking it up with Larry and their staff, they found a place to do that. So it was very easy for me just to sort of pass names along that I thought were interesting, and if I didn't, I wouldn't.
And you said also that people who like they want somewhere to show their product.
Yes, they just need a place to do so, and this kind of forum, having a number of residents and residency educators in the same spot, often was very sort of lucrative for them because they got to introduce their product or services to a lot of people at the same time. So they wanted an opportunity like this. A lot of them didn't know it existed, especially so close to where their home base of their business was.